watching D True Crime Commentary. We're going to listen to Don Wells talk about the footprints. This video is produced under the Fair Use Act of 1976 for the use of commentary. The link to the video is in the description box. And y'all know me, the best part is always at the last.
Okay, let me explain it to you the best that I can. I talked to TBI about that, okay? So if you come out Ben Hill Road, okay, let me start with the scent dog. They smelled her clothes. We watched. Well, me and Candace sit here and watched the whole thing happen. So they took some of her fresh clothes out of the dirty laundry. The dog smelled it. They took them to the basement door. The dog went straight down the dog trail to Ben Hill Road down there. And the dog circled when it got down there and lost the scent. To me, meaning that she was thrown in a car and driven out of here. Okay. So the footprints, okay, if you go out on Ben Hill Road and you go west, so you go past our property all the way to the end and you get down a little ways west up this way, there's a dirt road. I can't remember the name of it, but you turn left into that and you'll see a bunch of no trespassing signs and all that. You follow the dirt road and it takes you all the way up on top of that hill up there, which overlooks our property. You can look down on our property and see our house. You're looking down on our house, and we live on a hill, so it's pretty high hill. So there's an unfinished cabin up there. This is the way TBI explained it to me. There's an unfinished cabin up there, and it rained like 2 or 3 days before summer come up missing. So they found a footprint around an unfinished cabin, and I went up there and I looked everywhere, and I don't know what they're talking about, an unfinished cabin. I found a trailer. I found 2 trailers, and the other property I was kind of scared to go up around. But
once I was watching Jody Sue Brown, and I saw her and her kids go to that unfinished cabin. You could see the daylight, it was at night. You could see the light through the cracks in the ceiling, and they caught a bird in there. She was playing music on her radio on the way there. That's the only unfinished cabin I know about.
But I looked everywhere, and I asked them if I could see the casting, but they wouldn't never let me see the cast that they made. But so they found a set of footprints there. Okay, the dog hit on that footprint there. Okay, and then if you come back down out of the hill and you come back down towards Beach Creek, they found footprints there. And that's the only 2 sets of footprints that I'm aware of that they told me about.
And there'd be no reason for Summer to have.
She would never leave from around the house.
No, there's no mistaking when they pick up a scent.
Exactly.
They don't.
Exactly.
There's no mistaking it. So that needs to be explained.
And not only that, they brought the prison dogs out here, a bunch of them. And they went all over the place and everything like that. And they never could pick up her scent. And they never could pick up her scent anywhere or anything. So that tells me right there.
That means...
she was thrown into a car and taken away from here.
I know it rained cats and dogs on the night of June 14th, 2021. Remember, Tiffany had the recording of Summer saying, "What is that?" asking Candace about the lightning. It was June 14th, 2021. And I'm talking about the footprints in the Summer Wells case. There were 2 different footprints found. Look what I found. The federal government maintains a list of names of people who may be associated with a known suspect or a known suspect themselves or under reasonable suspicion of involvement in an extremist group or terrorist activity. This information is sourced from the official government records. Don Wells is on the government watch list supplied by the Department of Justice, Federal Bureau of Investigation, Central Intelligence Agency, or Interpol. I don't think Don Wells will be going to Mexico anytime soon. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see y'all later.